Hi guys, thank you very much for tuning in once more and having patience for another video. I hope you're gonna enjoy this one a lot and you're gonna find this interesting. This is my foundation routine. I'm gonna show you how I apply my foundation and what products I use, moisturizer, and also face products. I'm gonna show you how I contour, apply highlight, and blush as well. All the information and all the products that I'm gonna use I will link down below in the comment box. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy. Don't be scared, you're just gonna see me without any kind of makeup in a few seconds. I hope you enjoy and I hope you find interesting things. So if you want to see my foundation routine, then keep watching. Okay, I hope I didn't scare you that much. So basically, my face is just clean. I've just cleansed it in the morning, and that's all there is on my skin. I'm literally starting from scratch. The first thing that I do is apply my under eye cream. And so the under eye cream that I've started using for a while is a more thicker one in consistency. I used to use a more runny one, but I read somewhere that because it was more hydrating for me, but I read somewhere that the more runny the under eye cream is, the more likely the foundation and everything that you put on top of it will run in your creases. And because I have a major problem with creasing in my under eyes, I've started using a different one. The one that I'm using at the moment is a Romanian brand. It's Asla Vital. It's called Mineral Active and Anti-Wrinkle Eye Contour Cream. I don't usually take this step, but today I'm putting an under eye base. I just want to see how this looks like. You can use any under eye base that is in cream consistency, so not necessarily a stick or anything like that. So I'm just applying that on top of the eye cream as well. Okay. I'm not putting anything on the upper lid because I'll apply a different one when I apply my makeup. So first mistake of the day, So how about using a little moisturizer before I do that? I'll apply it again later. So first off, I'm using a serum. And this is Youth Extending Daily Mattifying Fluid from Paula's Choice, and this is how it looks like. So I'm using this fluid to mattify my skin just a little bit. But you can use any serum that works for you, any serum that actually does anything for you. Okay? So that's the first step. Now the second step would be applying the actual moisturizer, and I'm using the Good Things moisturizer that I mentioned in my monthly favorites, and I'm mixing that one with retinol facial oil. This is Global Beauty Care Retinol Facial Oil. That's exactly what it is. Anti-aging skin repair serum. And I'm mixing the moisturizer with the oil, and I am applying all over the skin. I washed my hands before doing this, of course, otherwise I wouldn't have touched my skin with my bare hands. And I'm always applying it on my neck as well, as I don't want to get wrinkles on my neck either. The moisturizer that I'm using has SPF inside, that's why it's so white, but you don't have to be discouraged about it. This blends in the skin, so you won't be able to see the color. Now that's on the skin. Now we apply the corrector. I'm just gonna do it with my fingers. And then for the under eye, I'm just gonna use an orange corrector, the orange one that I have there. Yep. And I'm just using a concealer buffer from Zoeva. Now we're ready to apply the foundation. So basically what I do for my skin, you don't have to do that. If you have your own favorite foundation, you can use just that one. But what I do for my skin, I mix up high in coverage foundation, and the one that I use and the one that is my favorite is the Max Factor Lasting Performance. And I actually mix two colors because the fair one is too light for my skin, and the soft beige, which I believe it's the third in color, it's too dark. The one in the middle is too red for my skin. So I mix those two up, and then I mix a light coverage foundation and the one that I use, so a more liquid. These two are more cream and this one is more liquid. This is the Bourjois Foundation Healthy Mix. So there is a serum, a gel serum in Healthy Mix. This is the foundation. Okay, and the color that I use is, yes, number 52 vanilla. Okay, so fair, soft beige, then vanilla. And then the last step that I do is add a few drops of custom cover drops from Cover FX, and the color that I use in this one is G30. Okay, so all I do is I do a little drop of the light color on my skin, a small pea-sized drop of the dark color, one pump of the Cover FX. I squeeze the dropper in the Bourjois, I squeeze the dropper in the Cover FX. So I mix the product in and I apply 1, 2, 3 drops. Okay, now I just mix it on my hand until it's really well blended, and I apply on my skin. You can use a brush for this if you apply it on clients, if you're a makeup artist. I just like using my hands for as much as I can because it just it heats up the product and it applies much better. And then I buff it in with a very clean and dampened beauty blender. I clean my beauty blender on a daily basis. I never apply I never put it on my skin when it's dirty from the day before. And I buff everything in, and I touch the under eye area as little as possible. The highest that I go with the foundation is my under eye bone. What is it called? The bone, the eye bone. Under eye bone. I don't know what it's called. I never drag, I always bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. It looks blended when you can literally see your skin texture through it. And that is the recipe to applying a flawless foundation. because then you can layer more products on it. So that is the application of the foundation. Once I apply the foundation, I move on to my eyes. I never put concealer until the very end when I finish my eye makeup. And the reason why I do that is because I am able to correct with the concealer any fallout or any mistakes that I've done with the eyeliner or anything like that. So I'm just gonna carry on with the application of my makeup for today, and I will see you a little bit later when I carry on with my face makeup. Okay, so now that the eye makeup is almost done, now I'm applying concealer. I'm just gonna do a brightening concealer because I wanna create that brightening V effect. So I'm using the Pro Concealer from LA Girl. If you have major fallout, then I suggest using a brush to remove that first. And I already have product in my creases. That's how bad my creasing is. And I usually just go all the way to the wing and create like a fake wing with that, and go all the way down. Okay, and once one eye is done, we set that one. I push the product in with the beauty blender, and straight after I set it with a setting powder. And today I'm using a setting powder from Bourjois. It's a rice powder and it has a little bit of shimmer, but it doesn't transfer. So that's how it looks like. And now we do the same thing on the other eye. So now I'm finishing with the eye makeup. Okay, so now that the eye makeup is done, let's finish off the face makeup. The foundation has been sitting on my skin for the period of time I've been doing my makeup, so all I'm gonna have to do now is go into my powder and press the powder in the skin all the way down the nose and down the neck, and the most important, on my forehead. we're just gonna start with the contour and then bronze, highlight and blush. Contouring wise, I'm just applying the powder contour, which is what I do most of the time. And now we're just gonna blend it a little bit on its own and go in the bronzer and mix the bronzer in. Now we're gonna bronze a little bit the nose. We're not gonna bronze the nose, we're gonna contour the nose. That's what I meant to say. Now let's apply some highlight. Okay, so I'm going first with cream highlight and I'm gonna stipple that into the skin. This is the Benefit What's Up, and I'm coming down with the highlight a little bit lower so it creates that plump cheek form. You see, the contour comes under the cheek and the highlight goes over, so it plumps, it increases the plumpness of the cheek. I'm using this yellow gold, white gold color on the cheekbone, straight on the cheekbone. I'm using the same highlight and I'm just applying it on the tip of my nose and going just a little bit in the middle, just a little. And the last and not least would be the blush, and I'm using a Benefit blush in Sugar Bomb. It's the most subtle that I have, and I think for the eye makeup that I'm using today. Okay, so I've done my lips as well, and now the last step is setting everything together. And I'm not using a setting spray per se. I'm using the Photo Finish Primer Water from Smashbox. I find that I like this product better if I set with it rather than if I put it under my makeup, as it dries out my face a little bit if I place it under my makeup. So yeah, this is the final finish of my foundation routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found interesting tricks of how to apply your foundation and your face products. Please hit thumbs up if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my future videos. Be true to yourself. Hugs and kisses. Bye!